everyone, this is my everyday makeup look tutorial. I hope you enjoy, so make sure you subscribe, rate, like, and share with your friends. And stay tuned for the next video. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so first off we're going to start with a clean slate. All I have on right now is moisturizer. So now I'm going to use my VS Pro oil-free makeup primer. And I'm going to squirt just a little bit onto my hand. And that will be enough for all my face. I will spread it evenly everywhere until I feel satisfied enough that every crease is filled and every pore is filled. Next, I will be using my foundation brush from Bare Essentials. Then I will be taking my Bare Minerals foundation. It's matte. It's in, I believe, the lightest shade. It's Fair C10. If you go to a Bare Minerals store, they will match you, and I find this makeup to be absolutely incredible, and it never cakes, no matter how much you put on. Just keep blending, da 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 da. And then at this point, we will be using the concealer brush by Bare Minerals and concealing any flaws or imperfections you believe you have or uncomfortable with. So I just usually have some acne spots here and there, so I feel like I need to cover those up, and some redness around my nose. And make sure you use a technique with this brush. You have to do back and forth type of motions. I feel like that helps a lot with the coverage, so you don't cake it on. I know, I'm sorry guys, it's taking so long, but I just want to make sure. I will be using the Bare Minerals Warmth. It's a bronzer, and when you get a beginner's pack, that's the color that every single person gets. It looks very, very dark, but you don't need very much, like I just showed you. And I'll be using the same foundation brush as I started off with. You want to move in circular or half circle, motions, more like a 3, starting from the cheek to the temple to the cheek to your jawline. You want to do it on both sides, and this kind of acts as a blush in some sense. For me, it makes it give me, I don't know, but it does, you know. And watching someone else walk by my window. And from this point, I'll just use the rest of it and apply it all over my face, just to give me a little bit of a warmer color and tone, since I'm pretty pale, as you can probably already tell. And since I live in Florida, I tend to be made fun of, whatever. I was born this way, baby. So, you can deal with it. Now I'm moving on to the Mineral Veil by Bare Minerals. I believe it's all the same color that I started off with. This is just the original Mineral Veil, and this is really great. You don't even have to put that much makeup on, and this just makes your face glow, and it's just incredible. So I'll still use the same foundation brush and then apply to my face. This also helps oily skin. It helps to absorb some of the oils throughout the day, and instead of reapplying makeup throughout the day, you just reapply the Mineral Veil, and it's supposed to just make your skin wonderful. So it makes my skin wonderful, so that's why I would recommend this product. At this point, I feel like somebody is watching me outside, so if you keep seeing me look outside, that is why. And now I'll be using my Purely Nourishing Moisturizer by Bare Minerals for combination skin, and it works great. I think it's my favorite moisturizer so far. And I'm just going to use a little bit amount and apply this to my eyes so that when I use my eye primer won't get all gross and bunchy. Now I'm using the Elizabeth Arden Advanced Eye Fix Primer, and it's colored, which is really great. And I'm just using very little bit to apply to my eyes. So while I do this, I make sure I rub in every little area and nook and cranny of my eye, especially my tear duct kind of area, the skin there, and then underneath my eye definitely, because we'll be applying some eyeshadow under there. So it's looking good. Now I'm using my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner in brown. I believe that's the color, but I know it's brown. I'm just using the brush that came along with it. So, you know. And I'm just going to be making some lines on my eyes, which is what eyeliner is for, of course. And something just flew by my window and I didn't know what it was, but it scared me, so that is why I was looking around all weird. Applying makeup to my eyes, look in my eyes, I'm blind, look. Sorry guys, I'm not a good singer. I wish I was, but I wasn't. So I am practically done lining my eyes. We just want, for the most part, even lines. And then I'll be using an angled eyeshadow brush by Sona, I forget the name of it, Sona something with a K from Target. Then I'll be using my VS palette in Eye Contact. I really like this palette, it's really nice coloring and everything. And then I'm just going to be using the darkest brown color. Really rich chocolate brown, I love it. And then I'm just going to put this over the eyeliner to set it and make sure the line's perfectly straight. And this is such a good little technique and a good little, I guess a little tip for you guys. It makes such a big difference with your eyeliner. Then using the same angled brush, I'm going to take this old palette of mine from Kohl's. I'm using this medium colored purple, and this is going to go underneath my eyes like a eyeliner, but it's an eyeshadow, but it makes my eyes pop, because my eyes are blue with green and then hazel around the pupil, which is awesome. It's kind of hard to see the color, but it's really vibrant and really beautiful. I just love the combination of the dark color on top of your eyelid. And then I got gunk on my hand. Every time I use that same brush, I make sure I rub it on my arm, or my wrist. But what I was saying is I like the dark combination on top of the eyelid and then the lighter color on the bottom. Now I'm going to take the VS palette again, and I'm going to use the shimmery lightest shade. And I'm going to be placing this in the not tear duct, but the little corner of my eye for a highlight. And that's such a big key in my makeup look. It just really makes my eyes look huge and awake and very beautiful. So I love that. And while I do that, I'll be applying that to both eyes, obviously, because one without the other would be really odd. Then I'll be applying that also underneath my eyebrow as a highlight again. And there you go. Now onto the other eye. If you hear any weird noises in the background, it's my dog rolling around on the ground, itching her back. It's kind of weird. Now I'm done. Now using some fluffy eyeshadow brush, I don't know what it's called exactly, by Sona Koshek or something, the same brand as the other one I used. I'm going to use like an orangey nude natural color, which I'm almost out of, which I love, but I will use this color and put it into the crease of my eyes. I just love this color. It just really adds a little bit of definition, but very natural looking, and just makes my eyes pop as well. And that's what it looks like. And soon you'll see the phone light up, I believe. My dad called, so if you see me talking or opening my mouth or something, that's what I was doing. Now I'm using Rimmel London's white eyeliner. I don't know if there's a certain number, it's like just pure white or something. And I'll be applying that to my waterline, just to make my eyes bright and awake and pop out. And there's one side done. And there goes the other side. But yeah, just keep in mind, check out the phone. It's just so funny when he does call, because when my dad talks, he does not stop talking. Now this is some type of, I think, Lacombe eyeshadow, or eyebrow pencil with a spoolie, and I think it's in the color taupe. It looks dark in this video when I apply it, but I promise you in person it's not that dark. But when I start with this, I like to kind of start from the center area and work outwards. I don't like usually doing the inside area because it just makes it look fake and odd, and I don't like it. Then using the spoolie, if you brush your eyebrows back, it will mix in the color and kind of like blend it really well and look more natural. But when I use an eyeliner, or I guess it's an eyeliner. When I use those type of things for my eyebrows, I like to kind of speckle it on, and then you can always apply more from there. I don't know why it's taking me forever to brush my eyebrows, but it is. So, and then using my favorite ever mascara, the Lash Blast Volume in Black Brown, I will be using my eyelash curler, and curling my eyelashes, and using this, and more people walking by the window. Curling your eyelashes is a must. It makes such a big difference. And I have really long lashes, but thin lashes, so I have to make sure I put a lot of mascara on, make them look thicker. And there's one eye done. Now I gotta do underneath the eye, little baby lashes. And there's the whole eye done. See how much of a big difference it makes? Alrighty. Now that's my problem. I can never curl it perfectly enough, so applying some mascara and doing my thing. And I think the phone rings. Oh my gosh, that was like spot on. So now I'm talking to my dad, trying to be very blunt and kind of trying to tell him, hey Dad, I can't talk right now. I love you, but I can't talk right now. And I think that's the finished look. And now I'm using my final lip product. I did use Burt's Bees chapstick before to moisturize my lips, and this is Pretty Amazing by Bare Minerals in Free Will. A very nude color. I love it though. It's my favorite. And you don't need that much of it. And I'm still talking to my dad. That's why my mouth is moving. And just a tip, my face looks a little bit orangey in this lighting. But I can reassure you it matches identical and perfectly to my skin tone, and just is a wonderful color. So don't be scared to go try this makeup out. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Bye.